And our next heat race out will be the B Modifieds. Rival B Modifieds. First car out on the track will be the quarter car of Aaron Scroggins. Aaron Scroggins had a very strong run last week, starting 21st, making his way all the way up to the 6th spot. Behind him will be the number 16 car of Anthony Evans. 85 right there is Mike Hellman. And in the 2G we have Jake Asbill. And behind him we have the 66 car, the current points leader, Ryan Gilmore. On the high side of him, that is Sean Duncan in the 7. And Aaron Speck right there in the 3 will be the last car in the heat race. And we will be going green this time by. And coming to the green flag, Aaron Scroggins will lead us to the green. Aaron Scroggins jumps out to the early lead. Mike Hellman now jumps to the high side. He will take the lead going into turn number 3. Asbill falls back in line behind him in the 3rd spot. Here comes Ryan Gilmore now up to the 4th spot. We have a good race for the number 1 spot. Hellman on the top side, Scroggins on the bottom. Hellman will make it work. And we got a spin over here in turn number 1 and 2. And the caution flag will fly here in this heat race. Looks like the number 16 car of Anthony Evans. As it stands right now, Aaron Scroggins is your race leader, followed by Jake Asbill, followed by Ryan Gilmore. Behind him is Sean Duncan, and Aaron Speck will round out the top 5 and the field. And we will be going green this time by. Next time by, we will be going green. And lights are off, and we're going to go back to green. Scroggins now jumps out to an early lead as Asbill and Gilmore fight it out for the number 2 spot. Gilmore will make it work going into the bottom of turn number 3 out of number 4. He will look to make some momentum up on Aaron Scroggins. Entering turn number 1, going into turn number 2. Gilmore gaining on Aaron Scroggins. Scroggins continues to lead, but here comes Gilmore charging to the bottom of the racetrack. Gilmore not going to be able to make it work coming out of turn number 4. Scroggins falls back into the lead. Coming out turn number 2, Gilmore going to look to the bottom side again. Can't make it work again. Entering turn number 3, Gilmore on the bottom, Scroggins up high. And Scroggins going to keep the 1st spot. Gilmore again looking to the bottom. Can't make it work again. Scroggins continues to lead. Gilmore now going to look up high. Scroggins trying to make it work through the middle. And we have a caution over here in turn number 1 and 2. Aaron Speck gets turned around. Scroggins continues to lead this heat race, followed by Ryan Gilmore. Jake Asbill right there in the 3rd spot. Sean Duncan in 4th. As we come through turn number 3, we'll be going back to the green flag. Aaron Scroggins now goes into turn number 1, trying to hold on that 1st spot. Gilmore looking to the bottom, can't make it work. Scroggins continues to lead going into turn number 3. Gilmore now going to slide to the bottom. Trying to make it work this time, coming out 4, won't be able to. Scroggins continues to lead. Gilmore again goes to the bottom. Scroggins up high. Gilmore slips up a little bit, and Scroggins gets some room between him and Gilmore. Gilmore now jumps to the high side, now to the low side, trying to look for a way around Scroggins. Scroggins continues to lead as he builds up a lead on Ryan Gilmore. Scroggins through turn number 3. Gilmore still running there in the 2nd spot. Scroggins is going to come get the white flag this time by. Gilmore right there on his back bumper. Going into turn number 2, Gilmore knocking on the door of Aaron Scroggins. Gilmore going to look high. Scroggins trying to block him. Gilmore with the slide job to the bottom. Won't be able to make it work. Aaron Scroggins is going to hold on for the heat race win. Good run there for Aaron Scroggins as he's able to hold on to the first spot, followed by Ryan Gilmore in the 66 and the 2G of Jake Asbel. Sean Duncan will finish there in the 4th spot. 5M of Matt Williams will be there in the number 2 spot. Followed by him will be the 33 Danny Martin. And his outside will be the 161 of Joey Wiles. Jim Body Jr. in the number 71 car there. And his inside will be the number 82 of Jace Parmalee. Going into turn number 2, Andy Meacham now leading this race, followed by Joey Wiles there in the 161, and Danny Martin running in the 3rd spot. Wiles now diving to the bottom side of Andy Meacham, looking for racing room, can't find it there. Meacham pinches him off. Going into turn number 4, Wiles now trying to regroup. Meacham hold on to the 1st spot, followed by Danny Martin in the 3rd spot. Joey Wiles now going to the high side, running through the middle now, trying to make up some racing. Trying to make up some ground on the number 50 of Andy Meacham. Meacham now continues to extend his lead over Wiles. Wiles pulling away from the number 33 of Danny Martin. Wiles now on the high side looking for some racing room. Meacham will move up the track. Martin falls to the number 82 spot of Jace Parmalee. Parmalee looking for racing room around the number 33 of Danny Martin. And caution on the speedway. As there is a car over here in the top of turn number 4. And coming out of turn number 3, we will be getting the green flag as they come out of turn number 3 into number 4. Green flag's in the air. Beecham now going to go to the bottom of the track. Joey Wiles looking up high, and Beecham breaks. Traction going into turn number 2, slides up the track, almost gets into Wiles. Wiles going to take the lead from Beecham, and Beecham has sparks flying from that car. I'm not sure what's going on there. Parmalee now looking to the high side of Danny Martin, going to make that work, going to take the 3rd spot, going to go for the 2nd spot now. Wiles continues to pull away from the field. Jace Parmalee coming up through the field, running there in the number 3 spot, going to pull even with the 50 of Beecham. And Danny Martin gets spin around over here in turn number 4. Wiles now still leading the race. Coming out turn number 3. Joey Wiles is going to hold on for the heat race win, followed by Jace Parmalee. Andy Beecham rounds out the top 3, followed by Jim Body. So a strong first part of the heat race for Andy Beecham. Something went wrong going into turn number 2, and he did not turn left, and that is key in the racing industry, is turn left. And the next heat race of B Modifieds will be pulling onto the racetrack. There in the number 6, that will be Ron Stam. Ron Stam in there in that, the 6 car. There in the 29 car, that will be Adam Kaltenbach. In the 5-star car, we have John Briggs. 55, that is Alan Presto. 4W, that will be Jared Whitney. And the 7X of Ryan Lewis. And the 9 car of Sam Petty as we get the green flag. Going into turn number 1, the 29 car. Adam Kaltenbach will take the lead, followed by Sam Petty in the 9 car, Jared Whitney in the 4. Looking to the high side, he's going to make it work. He'll fall in the 3rd spot. Petty now giving Kaltenbach all he wants. He's looking low. He's going to get the first spot going into turn number 3. Kaltenbach looking to fall behind. Petty now as he will give chase to Sam Petty. Jared Whitney now trying to reel in the top 2 as Alan Presto continues to make his way through the field. Sam Petty continues to set a fast pace as Kaltenbach continues to try to chase him down. Jared Whitney now continues to reel in Kaltenbach. Whitney trying to make the top side of the track work. Sam Petty continues to stretch out his lead. Kaltenbach slides up the track, and that's going to allow Jared Whitney to get that second spot, followed by Alan Presto. Presto trying to get that number 3 spot from Kaltenbach. Kaltenbach now trying to power his way back to that number 3 spot. Presto going to make the bottom side work. He's going to take that 3rd spot and try for the 2nd spot on Whitney. Jared Whitney now running 2nd, followed by Alan Presto. Presto looking to the high side, following Whitney. Whitney now high. Presto's going to go low. Coming out turn number 4. Presto can't make it work. Sam Petty takes the white flag now as Presto looks to the bottom side of Whitney. Whitney continues to pull ahead of Alan Presto. Checkered flag's out, and Sam Petty will win the heat race, followed by the number 55 of Alan Presto. And the 4W Jared Whitney will finish in the 3rd spot. Very good run there for the number 55 of Alan Presto. He made up a lot of ground on the 4 car there. Jared Whitney. And Sam Petty comes home in the number 1 spot in the heat race.